a $191 against LSU in that upset win.
He is out on the
Characteristic as well offensively.
senior quarterback Silvers to the sideline. And Silvers told us yesterday, even if he fumbles, you can't get mad at him. He's such a good guy. The tailback. Here comes some heat. They bring 5 on Silvers, who had the requisite. This is a run. Silvers back in. Off play action. Originally, Willis. Silvers to the end zone. Silvers.
A ton.
He throws this time inside. See if they snap it this time. Silvers throws and
About that.
foundationally flimsy at this point.
I'm not bitter about any of it.
Oh, certainly not. Tavares McCormick. The
Texas defense to take the football away.
Silvers, another pass with a lot of green in. Wheeler's coming, and he
More the consistent pressure guy, kind of an edge pressure that Troy Reffitt adds right there on the in man on the line of scrimmage, and then it's just
Brandon Silvers perfect for Troy. Still perfect. Johnson.
quick hitch to Johnson outside, and then Silvers with that quick release. Strong arm, but he gets rid of it very efficiently as well.
Silvers for Willis. End zone.
He had decent coverage man-to-man. I was right in line with that window there, and it's a very small window, but the ball placement was impeccable, and then the quick.
Ohio Silvers.
Anderson's very productive.
Silvers off the high snap to the sideline.
Sharp in his ball placement, and Damian Willis, the ability to snatch the ball. I mean, this ball is a little, and Willis certainly is coming up big.
11 for 11 so far. Silvers is coach, by the way, of the Saints who play in this building. Sean Payton was very unhappy with a third down.
Go back and review it in that game. You can't hear it.
Silvers, sideline route, and this one's incomplete.
Pass interference, defense, number 2.
This one might have been a little bit more egregious than this one. The tight coverage, the right hand, and if you don't look back for the football, you're never
Old. Johnson off the screen.
Mike Leach does. Seth Luttrell, on the other hand, has given that up.
Sideline from
Out any better than Eric Jenkins
Is forward
does.
progress for a first down.
quick snap. Silvers decides to chuck it out of bounds. That snap is on its way to Baton Rouge, and North Texas is on top of it. Colton McDonald for the Mean Green to the.
And those are the kind of things you need, Jason, in games like this. The errant snap, and Brandon Silvers decides to try to cut the defender, knowing that he's not going to outrun him to the ball. And
The contact with the community for all these players. As here's a long ball down the sideline for Silvers, and it is brought in.
Move, kind of a stutter go and trying to get outside, but Keyshawn McClain is the safety in the middle of the field and has all of the time in the. That's hard to replace.
Wheeler's coming, and Wheeler
And he's outside, he goes inside, and really stunts himself.
Silvers quick.
For 6 games, and that it came to life the last 6.
Silvers wanted. Silvers steps up and flips it out of the backfield. Silvers on maybe an important play for Troy. Silvers down the middle, dropped.
And perfectly thrown by Brandon Silvers. Johnson comes inside, man-to-man coverage. You can see no end to start the second half, so North Texas is going to have to hang on here.
Silvers wants Willis, hand fighting.
Those against Eric Jenkins.
Again, a pass play down to the 2.
And then the points off the turnover. And this is a true quarterback zone read. Zone inside, the defensive end jump.
At noon central, so there's some game planning, but I mean, this young man's played his tail off in your home, Drew.
And Silvers, does he get in right here? It appears to me that he does. Silvers' knees weren't down. Zone run inside.
Destination. Silvers to the sideline.
And once again, we see that matchup. The out route to Willis from Silvers and Eric Jenkins on the out. So, yeah, Willis has certainly picked up the slack.
Anderson helped pick up the blitz. Silvers delivers. McCormick to the end zone. Touchdown.
And McCormick just runs a seam, and you attack the safety. You get over top of the coverage on you, and you can see right there it was intended to be a bracket inside and out, but the speed of McCormick, he gets up press coverage at the point of attack, and then McCormick's going to get up the seam, but the timing prevents McLean, the safety, from adequately
to set and do. Silvers, and that's in.
Fairly recent change to that rule.
Silvers.
Pass interference, offense, number 15, blocking downfield.
From the 20.5. Silvers, quick hit, and this is big trouble for North Texas.
And fine, and then the tunnel screen. The offensive lineman released from the inside. They go out and home and away. That's what you get.
You rip the jersey, you buy it.
That's right.
Johnson on the screen for Troy.
The uniforms.
This is a sneak for Troy.
All of that has been pretty effective today.
Career high 105 for Anderson. Silvers down the middle. AIA championship. On third down, Silvers to the sideline, drops it in for McCormick.
Air raid offense, and McCormick from his slot position goes outside and then up. All over it. The wheel route outside to McCormick.
Silvers to throw with a dart to the end.